Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nene and today's video is a rather difficult but yet necessary video. It is a part of the tag Pink is the New Black in an effort to turn YouTube pink for the month of Breast Cancer Awareness, October. This tag hits really close to home as my maternal grandmother lost her battle with breast cancer some years ago. Though it is not yesterday, it still feels like it is in regards to the pain and the suffering that she went through, as well as her loved ones around her. Breast cancer research and development of cures and just being able to identify when you or your loved one may be in danger. My grandmother lost her battle after she participated in an experimental procedure. I say that to say that there are women who are willing to risk it all to live. Would you do any different? Again, hello and welcome. If this is one of your first times coming across one of my videos, my name is Nene, and on my channel I share everything I love, whether that be fragrance, food, family, or fun. And I encourage you to take a look around, as I am not always as somber, but as you can imagine, with the basis behind the video and as I explained earlier and how close it hits to home, you can understand why I'm not my full cheery self. But I encourage you to take a look and especially my vlogs and some of my other fragrance videos where I'm able to be less on edge. But I definitely wanted to participate in this tag because it is for such a good cause. The first fragrance I'm going to share is none other than Mugler's Angel Nova. Now, Angel Nova is not readily available in the States. One of my fragrance friends who also has a channel here on YouTube, which is Experiencing Fragrances with Amina, she was kind enough when she moved back to the States to bring me back a bottle. Thank you so much again, Amina. This fragrance intrigued me because of the notes of raspberry, lychee, damask rose, akigala wood, and benzoin. At first sniff, this reminded me, of course, of Delina because of that sharp lychee note in the beginning. In fact, after speaking with my scent sisters, which are Abby from Thecherystv, Erica, Wintermichelles, as well as Yummy411, Kia. Kia actually brought up the point that this is more so, it'll put you in the mind of the Angel Eau Croisière line, where you have a fruity uptone and then you have like a woodsy kind of base. I can't say that this is one of my favorite Muglers. It is pretty to look at, but that lychee is very, very sharp. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you would know that in the case of Delina, I prefer Delina Exclusive as it is deeper, sexier with the oud, and it's not as sharp because it does not have the rhubarb, and the lychee is a lot syrupy and it's just very sexy. With this, I get a lot of the raspberry and of course that sharp lychee note. So the jury is still out on this one. I may be decluttering this. If you like Delina, you may like Mugler's Angel Nova. My next pink bottle fragrance is one that is really special to me. It is actually the fragrance that I would wear all the time, primarily because I was broke, but also because it was just sweet, and even to this day, this type of fragrance is what is preferred by my husband. And the fragrance that I was wearing when I met him was Aquilina's Pink Sugar. Now, it's just nostalgic to have this fragrance in your collection. This is cotton candy in liquid form. This is definitely one that people go back and forth and they say that it's cheap, it's this, it's that. I can still wear this to bed and my husband enjoys it because, again, it brings up memories of when we were younger and before we had children, and it's just, again, for memories. I'm not going to go too much into notes for the fragrances during this tag, but I want to go ahead and relate these fragrances into how you may interpret them as well as how I have. you know what, and to stay on the same wave, another pink bottle fragrance that is very special to me is Coco Mademoiselle. This was actually my wedding day scent. This is the fragrance that most women, when they decide, you know what, I'm going to get my big girl fragrance, when you graduate from the Aquilina pink sugars and all of the sweet fragrances that are safe, in my opinion, because we tend to flock to the sweet fragrances, especially when it comes to dating, because significant others, they like to, you know, it's more inviting sometimes to smell sweet. Sometimes when your fragrance is too sharp and even powerful, it can give off a kind of standoffish vibe, so you want to keep that in mind. But the reason why I chose Coco Mademoiselle for my wedding, because I felt like it was relatable, it was both classic and timeless. Both young and old guests would be able to identify my fragrance, and it lasts all day. And this again is Coco Mademoiselle Chanel. My next pink bottle fragrance is one that is very playful, and you can tell by the bottle it's actually like a soda can. And this is Misguided's Babe Power. I actually acquired this fragrance from the beautiful and sweet Josh Jane. She was decluttering her fragrances, and she was kind enough to give me an absolute price that I could not pass up. And again, thank you, Josh. This fragrance is one that may be seen as rather juvenile, but I still find it to be sweet, sexy, and cherry. Definitely one that I wear when I'm running errands. If you check out some of my vlogs, I will throw this on, and sometimes I'll tag it in the video like, hey, today I'm wearing Babe Power. And that's because when I want to feel in just a playful mood, I'll grab for something like Babe Power. And this is by Misguided. The next fragrance is, I would say, my absolute favorite fragrance in my entire collection. It again is tied into my husband. He actually purchased this fragrance for me for Mother's Day this year. If you did not know, I am a military wife. My husband is currently overseas and has been overseas for the last year. As many of you should know, I mean, we all live in the same world. The pandemic has made things even more difficult than they are traditionally. And again, my husband has not been stateside for a year. So, yeah, pray for us, pray for you, pray for everybody. But just keep military families in mind when you are able to hug tight onto your loved ones and have them readily accessible to you. But this fragrance is Delina Exclusive. Delina Exclusive is everything that you've heard, whether it be on my video or any other videos across YouTube, Instagram, blogs, vlogs, all of that. To me, this and the original Delina were the next wave after Baccarat Rouge 540. After everyone went crazy over Baccarat Rouge 540, everyone went crazy over Delina, and then Delina Exclusive. So if you can get your nose on these fragrances, especially now that we're going into the holiday season, a lot of major retailers are having sales, especially now. I may have the information in my description box, but you may want to go through a major retailer, especially if you're buying these fragrances as a gift, as the return policy and exchange policy may be a little more forgiving as opposed to a discount site, again, when buying these fragrances as a gift. But that's a whole nother video. The next fragrance is one that I discovered, was it last summer? I want to say I definitely heard more about it from, oh my goodness, I'm shooting a blank, but I'm seeing her face. I put it across as Beauty by Rosita. Yes, yes. She is a beautiful beauty vlogger, and she's actually a makeup artist, but she has a bomb fragrance collection. And I should tell you what the fragrance is, huh? This is MAC Candy Yum Yum. I went crazy over the Candy Yum Yum lipstick, and that was before I learned how to use lip liner. So I used to walk around looking crazy, but she couldn't tell me nothing. But as much as I love that lipstick, I also love this fragrance. This is a beautiful interpretation of guava. I don't have any other fragrance in my collection that has guava in it, so this is definitely bomb. Sweet, It's definitely one that's fun. If I can stop saying definitely, that would be great. But I'm gonna try. This is moderately priced. I want to say it's about $40 to $50 if you can find it on sale. Again, this is one of the best times to shop and buy fragrances as a gift, because so many places, especially now after the pandemic where sales have been affected, to get fragrances like this at a really good price. Sorry y'all, I'm getting some static. But this is MAC Candy Yum Yum. And last but not least, I acquired this baby over the summer. She is a flanker of a flanker. And this is none other than Angel Muse Edt. I do not have Angel Muse EDP. However, I have smelled it in the interpretation. This is a dirty patchouli. Dirty in the sense of, if you know how dirt smells, don't ask me why I know how dirt smells, but like, well, no, I do though. More like potting soil, like that type of dirt, not like dirty funky, if that makes sense. Like a realistic interpretation of dirt kind of patchouli, the dirty patchouli. But it is very enjoyable. If you watch my 5 fragrances for 5 dates, I explained that this is definitely something that you could wear in the summer. And even smelling it now, this is a fragrance that has notes of passion fruit. I can't tell you of another fragrance, not off the top of my head, that has passion fruit in it as well. But the passion fruit and patchouli are blended together so well. It's very enjoyable. There may be even a note that comes off as like cocoa powder. Some people get like a milk chocolate note. I get more like a cocoa powder. But either way, this fragrance, when all of the notes are mixed together, to me it's interpreted as like a sweet tea, and I really enjoy it, and I think you would too. Even though it's not summertime, I think this is something that you could wear, because I mean, it is a fruity patchouli. Again, this is Mugler's Angel Muse Edt. I would like to thank the ladies who started this tag, and I really appreciate all 3 of these ladies, because they literally got on here and they have put it down. Terri from Perfume Lover 80, AI the Great, her channel, Aisha's AI the Great, FabtrendsbyKetra. These are all strong, beautiful women who I feel like have done their due diligence in lifting up other women, and also just basically making it be known that it is okay to show your femininity, as well as accept luxury in your life. Not to say that that's something that you absolutely need in your life, but it is okay to enjoy things in your life and be unapologetic about it. Thank you, all 3 of you beautiful ladies, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.